Like we had an option.
Monsters coming
Alright.
back.
Oh yeah, this guy. Oh, I forgot about this guy. He's like so into... He's like... This guy's like, what's the guy in the social network? I forget what his name is. I completely forgot what the Facebook guy is. I don't know, but he's like all into it.
Monsters coming.
Snap out of it.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Great.
Probably the next time I do a playthrough of these games, I'll probably be the sympathetic guy again.
Swarm's coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms.
Haha, there we go. I love doing this. I love how they brought that into it too. Such an awesome addition.
You're not one of them. You're human. They didn't find you?
No, but we killed
Who
you.
didn't find us?
Oh, wait a minute. That's right.
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We weren't
We're
here.
not survivors, Veetor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
I'm not gonna put what's a collector. Basically, what a collect. Well,
That's some kind of alien.
I forgot. I'm just
They're
gonna
a
do that.
species from somewhere beyond the Omega 4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you. Freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
Go on, Veetor. Veetor, sorry.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
What a waste of
We
time.
finally find a witness, and he's so off his nut he can't even tell us what he saw.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the phone and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
Oh, man. Throat. So dry.
Veetor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Tyler, you
Your
do what
people
I
tried
say.
to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
True, true.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for
What are you
it.
doing, Doug?
You're welcome to take Veetor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
Veetor has to come with us because I'm a badass and a renegade and people do what I say.
The people at Cerberus won't hurt him, Tally. You have my word. But we need that information, and it's clear the Quarians don't want to share.
Damn it, Shepard. I trusted you.
He'll be fine. We promise. But we have to find out all we can about the collectors.
What? No. I don't understand.
Oh yeah, this is where he
We need
goes
a
even
pickup.
more nuts.
Have a medbay standing by.
Good luck, Shepard. I hope what you get from Veetor is worth it.
I forget how we... I don't remember if... I don't think Tali actually joins us right here. So, I'm not actually denying her from joining us yet. She joins us later. That was an easy mission.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress.
Something I like about Mass Effect 2 also is that the missions have a much easier, like, simpler end than, like, just ending and then walking all the way to wherever you need to go.
You confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Who are they?
Tell me what you know about these collectors.
They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega 4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Transactions.
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
Omega 4 relay the unmapped parts of the galaxy that whoever's gone through it never comes back. What aren't you telling me? Interest in humans? I don't know. The threat is real
The
enough.
Collectors are definitely a human enemy. But how do we know there's a connection to the Reapers?
Their focus shifted to humanity only after you and the human fleet destroyed Sovereign. The abductions are related, even if the Alliance and the
Because the Collectors actually see us as a threat
I
now.
won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
Agreed.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
We'll be ready.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
My throat.
Good.
So dry.
2 things before you go.
Oh, we got a little water here.
First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing seeker swarms.
And the second thing?
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like.
Oh yeah, here we go. I like this. This is one of the high points of the game. I love this. So awesome. Seth Green, you're back!
Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this.
Oh yeah.
They only told me last night.
This is where the game could really turn into a movie. I mean, look at this. Oh. The music, the cinematics, the glory. I love this game so much.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Can anyone take bets on what they actually named it? You got 2 seconds. 1, 2, I don't know. Yep, there it is. Normandy. Look at the map. It's always astonishing just to even think of how vast space really is. Alright, leveled up. Gained 1,250 experience. What kind of credits we earned? 19,000 credits. Iridium, we found 2,000. Close report. Good. So, oh man, I really hope, at some point, Mass Effect, in some degree, could be turned into a movie. I really don't think that maybe the game can be turned into a movie. Mostly for the fact that, everyone, game movies just don't work out, really, ever. I can't really think of a movie that ever worked as, a game that worked as a movie. I mean, I really can't vouch for the Tomb Raider movies that much, but I know they didn't get too much hype. And what else was it? A bunch of other game movies I can't think of off the top of my head. But, yeah, I'll tell you in a second after this cutscene. Well, I'll just tell you now. Basically, something I did, I've started reading on my new Kindle. I've actually started reading the book, the Mass Effect series books.
The new Normandy, Commander.
I started reading the book Mass Effect Revelation, and it's following what is Lieutenant Anderson in the book, so it's pretty cool. I think if they were to make a movie, definitely should be basing it on the books, at least the first book for sure, because it's pretty interesting.
Develop a countermeasure to protect us.
This is my ship.
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
AIs are dangerous because the fact that they get into systems, they can spread like wildfire and start to learn. Once they learn to learn, then it's over. They figure out how to. They're superior.
Shut that thing down. I don't want it on my ship.
Have I offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system on Luna.
Your distrust is logical, Shepard, unlike the irrational mistrust of most humans. However, I am no threat to you or anyone else. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Glad to hear it.
Now that we've established who's in charge, let's move on to these dossiers.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Alright. Yeah, Jacob, you salute me because you know who's in charge. Galaxy map. You know, the first time I played Mass Effect, I spent an hour walking around the ship not knowing how to actually leave the dock. Only to realize I had to go to the galaxy map and zoom out, actually. So, I was confused for the longest time. But anyways, Mass Effect Revelation, the book, is really good. It is like following the story of Lieutenant Anderson and how he came into how he came through his military career and what caused it, and also following Saren as well. So it actually brings in quite a bit of backstory to Mass Effect 1, if you didn't realize it was prequel. So it's actually really cool. Like I like the story a lot. I am only like, I think I'm almost halfway through the book, and probably after this I'm probably going to even go read a little more of it. But I never understood, like, until I got my Kindle, I didn't really understand why people read video game books until I started reading them. Mr. Ranston, on and off chance that these rumors are true and that you're actually alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put us on top, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what's been hearing. Mark is red. Okay. Oops. Well, I wanted to read that, but that's okay. So on my squad, I have a level up. We're gonna put into combat mastery, and then incendiary ammo. Put that there. All right, sweet. And then we have a journal saying stop. Citadel Council dossier. Oops. We have Warlord. We have the Archangel. I like the Archangel one a lot, and then the Convict. But we're gonna get the we're gonna go get the Doctor in just a second. But I would definitely like to see a movie made out of the Mass Effect book, Mass Effect Revelation. That would be a really cool movie. So right now we're gonna go talk to Miranda. Try to start the groundwork for that relationship.